Yes, this is Justin and it's Jerry 7 Micro Video, and welcome to Season 7, Episode 2 for the Madden 25 Arizona Cardinals rebuild. Now, even though this is the first season of me, doing Arizona Cardinals, this is the 7th season of rebuilding teams. And I'm currently gonna get myself a new middle linebacker. Okay, first off, let's just check how Kaiser White did. I actually want to see how he did in our last season. I mean, he had 2 interceptions, 91 total tackles, right? Okay. But I love using Zaire Franklin. I really do. Okay, I kind of figured that it wouldn't go through. So that means I'm going to probably have to send in Garrett Williams, corner. There we go. So now we have Zaire Franklin at the middle linebacker. But we're also going to have to draft a middle linebacker. But if you're wondering how this team is doing, we have Kyler Murray, Keenan Allen, Chris Olave, DeAndre Hopkins, Marvin Harrison Jr., Michael Thomas, and Palmer. Not Trey Palmer, but it's a different Palmer. We still have Trey McBride. We have Benson. But then we have Ray Sherman. He is a rookie. We just drafted him at the very end of last episode. So hopefully, because let's see, Kyler Murray is 28. So we'll see how we're doing by midseason, and then if we're doing bad during midseason, we'll switch in Kyler Murray for Ray Sherman. But this is my defense. Key pieces are Joey Porter, Zach Collins, Zaire Franklin, Bobby Wagner, Buda Baker, Greg Russo, Vita Vea, and Myles Garrett. We were able to achieve to get Myles Garrett because that was a beautiful trade. We were able to get Vita Vea pretty easily, and also Gregory Russo. We were able to get that pretty easily. We're gonna have to focus on middle linebackers. I feel like that's gonna be the biggest problem for us within these next 2 episodes if it goes that far. So I'm gonna say, honestly, we're going to sign George Strong. Yes, he's a 62 overall. That is completely fine. But we can make him be good. And then I'm going to get... I mean, the highest overall is what? 72 with Miles Jack. We're going to just sign him, right? We're going to sign him. Boom. So we just got 2 new middle linebackers as well. So the reason I'm doing that is just so we have some younger middle linebackers when we get to that. I mean, who knows? We might win the Super Bowl in this episode. We might win it in the next. I don't know. I have 0 clue. Literally, I have 0 clue. We lost to the Chiefs. I mean, this is preseason, so it really doesn't matter if we lose or not. We lose to the Broncos. And we lose to the Jaguars. Okay. We have to cut 11 players. So let's just do that really quickly. Nolan Turner. We're going to keep George Strong here. And we're just going to keep George Strong. We can maybe make him better. Okay, we had to cut 2 more players. Sweet. Like I said, when's our bye week? That's the question. I was gonna say, let's check our schedule. Whatever our bye week is, that's when we'll switch. Looks like we have a very late bye week, week 13. Oh, okay. So we'll still check by week 8 on how Kyler Murray is doing, and then that will determine if we should switch. So let's upgrade these players really quickly once more. DeAndre Hopkins would be an 84. Michael Thomas would be a 77. Ray Sherman would be a 73. But no, honestly, I like this defense a lot. I mean, I think we have three strong, amazing players with Myles Garrett, Vita Vea, and Greg Russo, with adding Joey Porter, who can maybe get a lot of interceptions, and then two middle linebackers that are 83 overall. Not that bad. Right? Isn't this Zach Collins? Oh, Zaven Collins. My bad. I said Zach Collins. That's a different player. I meant to. I didn't know that his name was Zaven Collins. I'm sorry. No disrespect. Okay. Obviously, offensive line looks pretty good, actually. I'm just scared that Kyler Murray is not going to do good. If he does terrible this season, we'll just swap him or we'll just trade him. I think, yeah, after that season, we should probably trade him away. I mean, that's the most interceptions he's had in his career, but yet the most touchdowns he's had and the most the fourth most passing yards he's had in his career. So, we'll see. We'll see. But we do have Keenan Allen, Chris Olave, DeAndre Hopkins, and Marvin Harrison Jr. So, I mean, we've had Marvin Harrison Jr., obviously. But this is probably the best wide receiver we will ever have. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, we started this series with Marvin Harrison Jr., but just with the additions of, I mean, last year we had Michael Thomas, Marvin Harrison Jr., and someone else. Now we added Keenan Allen, DeAndre. No, we did have DeAndre Hopkins right last year, right? Did we? I think we did. No, we didn't. He was the Tennessee Titans, and then we got him, I think, in free agency. So he comes back to Arizona. He played there for about 3 seasons, from 2020 to 2022. He got drafted in Houston. Bro, Houston, DeAndre Hopkins was the best. About 2017 to 2019, DeAndre Hopkins, and his rookie season and his sophomore, so. But I know DeAndre Hopkins more when he was on the Arizona Cardinals, because I just knew him a lot. I knew him a lot when he was on the Houston Texans, but I didn't know him as much as I did when he was on the Cardinals. And holy crap, why are we paying him that much? $116 million in November. You know what they need to add? So instead of contract, or no, they should keep the contract and skills, but then what they should do is add a tab of career earnings. So like you can kind of see, for educational purposes, add how much they've earned in their career, and then it also tracks all their newer contracts. Yeah, that would be sick. Yeah, and then you can see it's kind of like the career tab, right? Career stats tab, right? Where it will show the years that they were on each team, and then it showed their salary, so per year that they were there, and then it shows their bonuses, and then next to that it shows how much they made that year, and then so it would kind of be like NBA 2K's career stats. Actually, I think I like the NBA 2K stats, career stats a little better, where it, on the bottom it says career. It shows. Wait, no, I think he played in 2013, right? I think so. I don't remember when he got drafted, honestly. I'm talking about DeAndre Hopkins, but it's it shows you. I wish it showed you how much money they made for that season. their bonus, and then in total as their career. That would actually be kind of cool, because then it can kind of show you how much you can. I just don't know how they would make that in the game, because like if you give someone, I mean, I don't know, but that's a cool little thing they should add. Maybe it would be fun. Okay. But yeah, like I said, in another video, we are currently 2 subscribers away from 2,240. So it'd really mean a lot if you could hit that subscribe button. Okay, enough talking, and let's get straight into this. By week 8, if we have a losing record, we are going to be switching to Ray Sherman. So we lose to the Colts 2014. Not a great start. Okay, this is a bad start right now. 23-17, we lose to the Saints. What's the injury? Please don't be someone good. DeAndre Hopkins is out for 6 weeks. So we have Keenan Allen, Marvin Harrison Jr., and Chris Olave. Okay, this is not a good start. We're 0-2. Okay, we beat the Cowboys 34-28. That's what I like to see. We're going to 3-0 LA Rams. We beat them 21-10. We're going against the 2-2 Falcons. We lose to the Falcons by 4. It's not bad, actually. What's the new injury? Okay, Max Melton. Oh, 6 weeks. Okay, DeAndre Hopkins comes back in 3 weeks. So we lose to the Jaguars. We beat the 49ers. Can we beat the 6-1 Texans? We do beat the 6-1 Texans, 27-9. We are currently 4-4. Okay, not bad. But let's bring in Ray Sherman. I want to see how Ray Sherman's going to be. We're 4-4 right now with Kyler Murray. Like, I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. But let's try out Ray Sherman. Let's just see maybe if we can win some games here. I highly doubt it. Let's check some stats. So, Kyler Murray has 1,630 yards for 14 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. Oh, Ray Sherman actually has some playing time, 40 yards and a touchdown. Wow, pretty good. Benson has 376. Okay, Keenan Allen has 439 with 2. I was about to say Marvin Harrison's going to have the most touchdowns here. Trey McBride has 2. Chris Olave has 3. And then DeAndre Hopkins. Wait, is D-Hop back? DeAndre Hopkins is back. Let's go. He's back from injury. That's what I like to see. Okay. Oh, yeah, you know what we need to check? We need to check defense. I feel like defense... 11.5 sacks for Myles Garrett. 9 sacks for Gregory Rousseau. And then 5.5 for Vita Vea. Not bad. A half for Bobby Wagner. And a half for Zaire Franklin. I highly doubt our new... Yeah, George Strong isn't going to really do anything. So... let's see how Ray Sherman... see how that is. I don't know. Who's the worst team right now? Oh, we're a 4-4 record. So I think Minnesota Vikings are, right? No, Packers are actually 1-6. Holy crap. Wow. Okay, we're going against the Buccaneers now. Can Ray Sherman give us his first win? No, 18-13. Okay, we're going against the 1-7 Packers. Okay, we beat the 1-7 Packers. We're 35-27. A pretty good game. We're 5-5 currently. Can we beat the 49ers again? We don't. 21-15. Not bad. That was an okay loss. Honestly, I want to play against the Panthers. I really do. They're 6-4. We're 5-6. We can go 6-6. We're currently 8th, so we could sneak into the playoffs. We could. Let's upgrade our players, and we're going to play against the Carolina Panthers. And hopefully, we can hopefully sneak in. I really want to. And who knows, maybe we can win the Super Bowl in this episode. Like I said, now there's a new rule. I can win the Super Bowl in any episode besides episode 1. That's the only episode I cannot win the Super Bowl in. So, I won the Super Bowl 3 episodes in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So,
Are you ready for some football? It's the Cards and the Panthers. Next on Madden NFL 25.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America
okay.
in Uptown Charlotte.
Yep, let's play this game. Let's go DeAndre Hopkins. With Ray Sherman. Let's go.
Right away on the game's first play.
Oh, come on. Really?
It's incomplete. What a good
You know, let's go with Benson. Try to get him some yards.
And it'll be second down. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson.
Okay, 3rd and 3.
On schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3. Back to throw.
DeAndre Hopkins. Let's go. First touchdown of the game. DeAndre Hopkins. Let's go. Let's go with Benson again. And they have a turnover. Sweet.
One with a 3 tight end look. Now give up the middle. It's Benson.
Okay, we only gained about 4 yards there.
He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Dude, we gotta go Chris Olave. At least one. Dude, I am a big fan of Chris Olave. A huge fan. Okay, 14-0. Dude, I'm thinking we gotta go Keenan Allen here.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw.
Yeah, we gotta go Keenan Allen. What a great throw.
It'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw.
What the hell was that throw? Titans are 1-9. That's crazy.
He'll drop to throw.
Trey McBride, there we go. Wait, what? He didn't catch that? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, dude?
Here's 3rd and 10. He's gonna go up top here for McBride.
We have like a young but old like wide receiver room. Like Keenan Allen, he's old, not too old, but he's old. Chris Olave, I think, is 20. I'm not saying that's old, but I'm saying he's almost getting there. Marvin Harrison's the young one, and then DeAndre Hopkins is another old. I'm not saying Chris Olave is old, I'm just saying he's getting there. So he's going to be there pretty soon. And it's going to suck again because soon Keenan Allen and DeAndre Hopkins are both going to retire. And I'll just have Chris Olave and Marvin Harrison Jr. What the hell was that throw? So that means I'm gonna have to find another washed wide receiver pair.
Second and 10.
Well, anyways, when I'm playing these rebuilds, I normally go with DeAndre Hopkins. This is my first time actually having Keenan Allen on my team, on a rebuild team, which is crazy to think about.
To the air now on first and 10.
That's a touchdown for Keenan Allen. Let's go. 28-0. This is pretty good so far.
Touchdown, Cardinals. He has done it.
Yeah, this is super easy.
Touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet.
Okay. 28-0, dude. That's crazy. Honestly, I might go Keenan Allen. No, I'm gonna go Trey McBride here.
Throwing here to start the drive.
If he gets open.
Up top here.
Oh my god, that was a crazy catch, not gonna lie. That was a very crazy catch. Like,
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense, but let's be honest, Mike, he's been more
okay, oh wow, I didn't even realize we're about to go to halftime. Keenan Allen. Oh my god.
Once again.
Oh my god. Holy crap. I'm surprised he even caught that. I thought that was gonna I thought he was gonna just block that pass.
Total now up to 5.
I gotta watch that again.
Pile up here early. We haven't reached halftime.
I thought like he hit that ball. But no, holy crap, that was amazing, dude. Oh my god, dude, that's actually insane. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sim the rest of this game. I know I'm gonna win. It's 35-0, so yeah.
So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away.
Sweet, let's go. What was the final score? 38-7. 5 touchdowns for 347. And, wow, that's insane. 2 interceptions from Bryce Young. So Benson had 16 yards. Keenan Allen had 152 yards, 2 touchdowns. Trey McBride almost had 100. DeAndre Hopkins had 66. And Chris Olave had 32 yards. Not bad. Defensively, Buda Baker had the interception. Myles Garrett had 2 sacks. Okay, not bad of a game. That's actually an amazing game. Okay, that was just a great game. Hey, that's a win right there for sure. That was a great win. We're 6-6 currently. Actually, literally about to get to our bye week in week 13, which is kind of crazy to think about. Are we in the playoffs? No, we're not. We're outside of the playoffs. Okay. No, what they should do, I mean, they should kind of do it like the NBA almost. Like, no, No, never mind, never mind. I was gonna say like a play-in, or like, but yeah, no, I don't think that would work. No, there would have to be more teams in the playoffs then. There would have to be like one extra game, but then that would mess it up because then if there was one extra game, so that's what 2, 4, that's 8 teams. So then that means there's going to be another divisional game, and then that means there needs to be 2 championship games, and then 2 Super Bowls. So yeah, no, it wouldn't work like that. Because like if you add one more game for the wild card, that's 8 teams. So that means there's 4 winners, but there's already a first seed. So then that means you have to add. Yeah, I don't know how you would do that. But the reason why I was suggesting that is it gives more teams a chance. Like the 8th seed or like even the 9th seed, like, you know. Yeah. But who do you guys think is going to win the NBA championship? I have no idea. Okay, we're 6-6. We need to win, I think, what, 2 more games, and then we can maybe make the playoffs. Maybe. I mean, oh no, now we're ranked number 10. Oh no, yeah, no, we might actually not make the playoffs this episode. Okay, can we beat the Rams? We don't beat the Rams. Oh no, this is bad. If we lose to the Seahawks, that's bad. Okay, we beat the Seahawks. We're 7-7. We are currently 6, so we are in the playoffs right now. Come on, let's beat the Bengals. Please, let's beat the Bengals. We beat the Bengals 17-11. Can we beat the Seahawks? I mean, second time. We beat the Seahawks for the second time. We're 9-7, and we're the 6th seed. I think if we lose to the Titans here, or if we win them, we're still the 6th seed. Okay, we lose. Okay, but we get a wild card game. We are a 9-8 team. Not the worst we've ever been, but not the best. I think we can definitely go 13-4 one season for sure. Hands down, I think we can. But before we do the wild card game, I want to check stats. Okay, he had 1,905 yards, 18 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions. Not bad for a rookie season. Well, it is kind of bad because he only had 1,009 yards, but he didn't play until week 9 or whatever. Rushing, Benson at 753. Now receiving, Chris Olave, right? No, he's not 28. Oh, he's 25. I thought he was 28 for some reason. Never mind. Chris Olave. I am sorry about that. No, I really thought Chris Olave was 28 for some reason. I don't know why. But oh my god. That's actually insane. I thought he was 28. I'm sorry, Chris Olave. So really the only old players we have on the team is on the receiving side of the ball is Keenan Allen and DeAndre Hopkins. And that's it. Wow. Okay. They might retire after the season. I have no idea. So, if we want to make it to the Super Bowl, we got to be lucky. Can we beat the Falcons? Oh, wait. We didn't even check defense. I forgot. We have key defensive players that we're not even looking at on defense. Zaire Franklin had the most tackles, 2 interceptions. Budda Baker had 4 interceptions. Myles Garrett had 22 sacks. Greg Russo had 17 sacks. Vita Vea, only 6.5 sacks. Not bad, though. Yeah, could have been a little better. Okay. Can we beat the Falcons in the wild card round? We don't. 20. Oh, my God. We only scored a field goal. That is crazy, dude. Let's just send to the Super Bowl. Let's just see who gets in the Super Bowl. So it looks like we're going to have another episode for this series, which is actually pretty fine with me. Dolphins versus 49ers. Okay. Oh, Dolphins beat my Bills. That sucks. But who scored the least? I think it was the Raiders, yep, in the AFC with 7 points. And in the NFC, it was us with 3. Wow. The most in the AFC was 20 or 35 by the Steelers, and the most in the NFC was 36 by the 49ers. Wow. Dolphins, okay, please 49ers just win. I don't want the Dolphins to win. Please tell me they won. Yes, 35-17. Let's go. Max Crosby was Defensive Player of the Year. Wow, that's actually kind of crazy. Let's re-sign some players here. Oh, before we do that, let's check retirement. Does anyone on the Cardinals retire? That is a great question. DeAndre Hopkins and James Conner. James Conner retires only after 9 years. Whoa. Maybe medically retires. I don't know. But no, DeAndre Hopkins retires. Wow. That means we're gonna need another. We need another washed old receiver. But yeah, I thought we were gonna also lose Keenan Allen, but we didn't, which I'm surprised. I really thought we would have lost him. There's 15 players to renegotiate contracts with. That's including Trey McBride, Gregory Rousseau, Chris Olave, Paris Johnson Jr.'s fifth-year option, Jalen Thompson, Cameron Thomas, Keenan Allen, I guess we can go Jonah Williams here. Then Miles Jack, for sure. Marvin Wilson. George Strong. Michael Thomas, no. Bobby Wagner, yes. Let's get myself the same kicker. And our punter. Sweet. No. We're not keeping Michael Thomas this time. Now let's go to free agency and let's see who we can pick up. Let's see. Ooh. Yes. Oh my god, a 34-year-old. I mean, he's old, but he's an 85. That can be a great addition to free safety. The free safety room. We're going to just give him a 2-year deal. Marlon Humphrey with Joey Porter. Yes, a 6-year deal because he's only 30 years old. Oh my god, that's going to be helpful. That's actually going to be really helpful. Maybe if we can get another corner, that could help us. Do we get Mike Evans? Or do we get Kyler Gordon? I think we get Kyler Gordon. For sure. On a 5-year deal. Nope. Let's, okay, we are going to give him a 5-year deal. And then we're going to just, yeah. Okay, now since we got those three, I want to look at some wide receivers. Okay. I say we get Shakir. Even though he's a 76 overall, I think we get Shakir for just 2 years just to see if he can develop any. As you guys know, I'm a Buffalo Bill fan, so I love Shakir. And then, honestly, I think we get Mike Evans. I really think we get Mike Evans just for on a 1-year deal, just to see how he performs with us. I mean, he's going to be behind Marvin Harrison Jr. and everything like that, which is completely fine. Okay. Question is, do we get those 5 players? Yes. Oh my god. Corners. We're going to get a lot more interceptions. Let's go. Oh no, hold up. Yeah, no, never mind. I'm stupid. Let's just simulate the draft really quickly and get prepared for the next season, which is amazing. Okay. Let's sim to next week. Oh my god, we have so many trade offers. Probably for Shakir, yeah, that's what I was about to say. Let's upgrade our players really quickly. Marvin Harrison Jr. is now an 85 overall. Almost said 85-year-old, holy crap. But he's an 85 overall. Then we got Shakir right there. We have Chris Olave, Marvin Harrison Jr., Keenan Allen, Mike Evans, and Shakir. Okay, and then defense looks the same, but additions with Matthew and Marlon Humphrey. Sweet. Yeah. And Marlon Humphrey, Shakir, Mike Evans. But yeah, I'm going to end this video here. If you guys enjoyed, please hit the subscribe button. Also like, comment, share. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.